Alright, another fill-in video tonight because the one that I had planned is too long again and I just don't have time to edit it. So we're going to look at this unicorn pack game instead. This one is from before the update. I'm not sure how much stuff actually changed in Unicorn. I think some stuff did get buffed. I think Baku here might have been put back to 1.4 instead of 1.3. I haven't played Unicorn since the update, but I'm sure there are definitely some other changes. They did add a new pet that is custom exclusive only, but of course that's not really going to matter for playing Static Arena. So level up turn 3 and we get Mandrake, which I'm taking the vast majority of the time in Unicorn Arena. Or at least in just Arena, because clearly we're playing against other packs here as well. I think Unicorn definitely benefits from that. You know, having Danger Pack available to go against, I think gives it more of a fighting chance. So we get the wall chicken, we're going to get a little bit of health from the Baku ability. And here the Mandrake actually turns off the Robin's ability so they don't get a nest. And I think we win as a result of that. Level into Cyclops. Actually, the video that I had planned tonight was a Cyclops video. But I guess Cyclops is in a lot of my videos, so it's not really surprising. Here's a Troubadour playing Golden Pack. And we're going to lose to him. So I level up here, kind of waste the Cyclops trigger, but doesn't matter too much. I mean, that is just something that's going to happen when you're playing Cyclops, no matter what. Here's a Danger Pack team that gets absolutely wrecked by the double Mandrake. But of course that's not going to last very long. I think we're going to combine them together at some point soon. Another team that gets messed up by the Dazed, although I guess I think we probably would have won there anyway. So here I level into Pixiu, and Pixiu plus Cyclops is your classic gingerbread team combo. I'm sure I am going to end up putting gingerbread on the Pixiu in a second, but I don't remember exactly what happens in this game. I do remember what the final team looks like, but beyond that, not too much. And luckily I roll into Chocolate plus another Cyclops, even with one food slot frozen. So definitely a little bit of a high roll there. I think we're going to lose to Turtle Pack though, which, you know, you got to get used to that happening if you're just playing Static Arena. So level 2.66 Pixiu. Now we're just looking for the gingerbread. We don't get it. So I take a couple more level ups just to get another tier 6. Unfortunately here the Mandrake dazes the Anteater, or maybe actually is that better? I kind of wanted it to daze the Orca, but maybe dazing the Anteater was actually better there. But of course the Iguana is going to crush our team there. And now we go into the standard strat of buying every Peach of Immortality we can see, because we're going to have so much gold next turn it's going to be ridiculous. Now I did say earlier this is a Cyclops game. I guess sooner or later I'm going to sell the Cyclops, because now we have the level 3 Pixiu. All we have to do is spend 3 gold per turn to buy a big mana potion. There we go. And the rate at which mana decays in the shop was actually reduced a little bit recently, so I think there are some situations where you would get, you would still have 4 mana on the Pixiu, even though it might have decayed to below 4 in a previous version. So gingerbread on the Hydra. I guess we're probably going to buy most cornucopias as well. And here I take Evil Book purely because I'm on 1 heart. Otherwise I would just been rolling for more peaches. Probably should have frozen the cornucopia there because we don't really need Cyclops anymore. And this is a reasonably strong looking summon team turn 13. But I think the Great One does a decent amount of damage, and then the Turkey's going to get removed by the Mana Snipe. Level 3 Cyclops. And I should really buy that mana there. That was a mistake. I guess at this point I haven't really noticed. But luckily we transformed the Cyclops into a Kitsune. So we're now going to get the mana that we need. That was very lucky and not punished for the misplay. And we still win against this level 2 Dragon Squad. Hydra is just such a powerful unit. So yeah, definitely buy the mana potion because I don't want to keep Kitsune. I want to just transform again into something else. Just have to be more careful and, you know, make a point of freezing every big mana potion we see. Of course, sometimes we're not actually going to need a big mana potion. You know, we can just buy the smaller one, but it's better to keep the big one frozen, I think, rather than risk it. Another team where we win purely by virtue of the gigantic summons from the Hydra. Kind of weird playing Kitsune in 3rd position here, but I guess it's the only thing that makes sense. Until we transform into Sea Serpent, which doesn't make sense with this team. I mean, I guess I could buy a bunch of mana potions with the Pixiu, but we don't really want to be sharing the mana out. I'd rather it all went to Pixiu to make sure we keep generating the gold. And we transform again into Behemoth, and again into another Hydra. So we end up with triple Hydra, even though only 2 of them came from the shop. This round looks like it's going to be a very easy win, but then actually the Geometric Tortoise retaliates and snipes the Hydra. But thankfully we had 4 15-15 Hydra heads in reserve.